Hi, it's Donna Joy from Social Media Bomb, and I want to talk to you about one of the most uncomfortable things for us as coaches when we're first starting out, and that is selling people into our programs. And yet, if we want to build a business, that's exactly what we have to do. We have to bring people to us and then we have to sell them into our business. So unless you're a sales coach, in which case you have that nailed, right? You're like the rest of us, then it's so uncomfortable when you're first starting out. Now, unfortunately, it's something that you've got to get really good at. You've either got to pay someone else to do it or get good at it, or you're not going to have any clients. You're not going to build a business, okay, if you can't convert people into clients. So you've got to get good at this. And the better you get at it, the better your return on an investment for both time and money, because you're going to be converting more clients with the same amount of work, okay? And that's how you build a business. So you can imagine if you can just get good enough to take your conversion from 1 in 10 to 2 in 10, then all of a sudden you've doubled your income for the same amount of effort. If you can take it up to 40%, then I mean, how amazing would that be? Okay, so I want to talk to you about my 3 takeaways today, which are what to take into a sales call with you and how to think about a sales call and how to be more successful on your sales calls. So the first thing is that you need to go into that call without any of your own thoughts and without any of your own emotions. It's like you need to shed them before you go in. You need to be there as a mirror to this person's emotions and this person's pains. You don't want to be having thoughts about it. You don't want to be guessing what thoughts they're having. You just want to be there for them. And we call this holding space. So we need to hold space for our potential clients and just be there for them and for their pains, for their frustrations, for their goals, and for their desires. So that takes me to the second thing, okay? So while you're holding space like this, you actually have to dig for those pains and for those emotions. Now, we're pretty good at buffering our pains away in this life. You know, we use alcohol, we use TV, we use social media, we use food, we use shopping, anything to hide our pain. So unless you can break through that level of barrier, that level of buffering, and get down to this person's pain and actually break it apart enough that that pain can come up and they can actually acknowledge it and realize it's there, unless you can do that, then there's a good chance that you're not going to convert them to a customer, because they're going to stay in their own buffering that they can deal with what they're with, and they're not going to need to move away from that pain. So it's your job to break that open and let that pain come up so that they can truly acknowledge that it's there, and they can finally take those steps that they need to get away from their pain and to get towards their goals and desires. So you're actually doing them a massive favor by digging for their pains. Now, believe it or not, they're actually going to thank you for it, because they rarely have people in their lives who do this. They spend the whole time buffering and trying to pretend that everything's okay. So to have someone who's just there for them, who's just listening to them, it can be a huge relief for them. So you're doing them a massive favor. Now, the third thing is that once you've uncovered those pains and you've brought them to the surface and there's emotions there, you need to show them your program in such a way that it's talking to their emotions, okay? Because you've brought all these emotions up. So now you need to talk about benefits of your program, not features, okay? Features like modules and coaching and how many coaching calls they're going to get and things like that, like the Facebook group. Features are very logical things. And if you start talking logic at them when you've woken up this roaring emotion, you're going to lose them. So you need to talk to them about your program in such a way that you're still on that emotional level and you're connecting in and you're molding your program so that they can see that it really is the answer to their problems and their pains, that you really can help them and you really are the one to help them. Okay, I hope that's helped you see your sales calls in a different light. Now listen, if you need help with any of your online marketing systems, so if you need help building out your online client getting machine, jump on a call with us to see if we can help you, okay? That's exactly what we're doing in our program, Boomers. We're teaching people how to set up their client getting machine so they can have an automated system working and just have people coming to them and jumping on their calendar. Okay, I have a wonderful day and I will see you in the next video.